Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Expect Asians podcast, episode 2. I have my very good friend here, David
Hello,
Yang.
sir. How are you doing?
So glad you're here, man.
Thank you, bro.
Sorry for making y'all wait. I appreciate you coming out. David's a really good friend of mine. I mean, we just got close, but maybe over the past year, ever since you moved here.
Yeah, pretty much. More
Yeah.
closer the past year.
Yeah, we have a good mutual friend in Pong who's chilling back here with us.
Yep.
But yeah, I wanted to get you on to be able to kind of talk about your journey and how you got to who you are right now, and talk about obviously your parents' views on everything like that. So why don't you introduce yourself a little bit, give a little bit of background to the audience for anybody that doesn't know who you are. Not many people don't know who you are, but for the people that don't, let them know.
For sure, man. I'm David Yang. I've been doing music for about, I would say, 6-7 years. I started off as a dancer, and I slowly transitioned myself as I got older into more of an artist. But yeah, that's my background. I mean, pretty much, I have a YouTube page. I've been creating music and doing content on there for a good 6-7 years, like I said. So it's just been that, and then it led to the performing, and it led to the music videos and all of that stuff. So yeah, it's been going good.
Cool.
Yeah.
So break down. I like to get into details. So break down chapter 1 of your book, when you were born, growing up as a kid.
That's a lot of reflecting, but I mean, I would say chapter 1. I mean, growing up, my oldest brother Fing, who later along the line obviously continued to do music with me, but my brother Fing, he used to do a lot of music. He used to play in band, you know what I mean? And then my older sisters, my brothers, my brother was a dancer, Cha was a dancer. My older sister was also a singer. My older sister, C, which you know too, she was a dancer as well. So, I mean, I guess growing up around them, music has always been kind of like the thing, and that was one thing I picked up from them the most, like breakdancing. When we were young, we used to try to breakdance like our brothers, and
I
all
did that shit too, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, so that was one thing that I really loved. And I love dancing, and I just kept dancing from I would say a young age all the way through sophomore year.
Yeah.
And then around sophomore year was when I started doing my transition, because sophomore year, it was almost my birthday, and my brother asked me what I wanted to do, because around that time, I had started playing drum with him, he was teaching me how to play drum and stuff. So he's like, well, did you want a recording studio? Did you want, a recording program? I'll get it for you. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, let's do that. So he bought me Pro Tools, my very first Pro Tools, and I still use it to this day. Yeah. The same thing that I gotten from him for years ago. And since then, I've just been messing around with it, fucking around with it. Downloaded Autotune, started playing around with that. I started releasing tracks. And then sophomore year later on, I created a song called Golden Purple, because that was the year that Black and Yellow came out.
First song?
Black and Yellow. No, but this was the first song that kind of gave me a break into being okay, this is for real. I want to do it for real.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I did a song called Golden Purple for our high school.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
it wasn't for the Vikings?
No, definitely not. No, fuck the Vikings. Definitely not. I'm Green Bay all the way, Okay, we won that game fairly.
Let's not go there.
No, just kidding. Yeah, let's not talk about that. All right, so anyways, so Golden Purple for our East High School.
Yep.
And then eventually there was this guy named Tori Robinson, and he was a staff member for after school programs at our high school.
Yep.
So he was a DJ too for 93.1 in the Madison radio station.
Okay.
Yeah, and every Sunday or Saturday night, he would be spinning. So he took that song and played it on the radio Saturday night.
Damn.
Yeah, and then me and my boys, he told us it was going to go on at 11 o'clock, right? Yep. So we stayed up. No, 11 p.m. Yeah, but, we're young guys, and we're we're going to be on the radio. Yeah. So we stayed up, and then we heard it. And after that, I really was just dude, what if I just do music? Just really do music. Since then, I took it serious, from Pergolder to, my first, Hmong song, Sadaku,
Yeah.
And then to, traveling and performing, and that was along the way. That was how I met Palm.
Yeah.
Along the way, because I started getting booked for, colleges and, the small stuff. And I used to, just travel to go perform a couple $100, just so we could pump gas and we'll go perform, you know. But that's how it really, really started. It just transitioned,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your brother helped you get into music.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's the age difference?
My brother is in his 40s now.
Yeah.
So I'm like 24. So
Jeez.
it's a big generation gap between us.
So you were like 15, he was like 30.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's a huge generation gap. But
that's what's up, though.
I guess he saw something in me, you know, because like I said, he used to love like artist, band, music type stuff. And then he taught me how to play the drums, you know, and then, you know, kind of asked me if I wanted to drum. And I was like, nah, I think, well, let's do like the mic and all that stuff. So that's when I really picked it up. I learned it by myself, you know? Yeah, all the editing, all the vocals and all that, I learned it myself.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
YouTube and Google or what's up?
No. So the packet came with CDs for tutorials. Yeah. I watched all of that shit.
Damn.
For real, dude.
That's boring?
It was not boring to me at that time. Because it was just kind of like, I'm like interested in it, you know? So I'm like learning how to do all that. Yeah. But it's dope, man.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, and to this day, I still edit my own vocals.
Yeah.
I don't let nobody touch my shit, you know? Yeah, I do it all.
Produce all your stuff?
Yeah, no, produce music-wise, no, I don't, you know? But recording myself and editing my own vocals and mastering my songs, I still do it to this day.
Got you.
I don't let nobody touch it.
Got you. Okay, cool. Well, take us through, like, your first couple times on the mic and stuff like that. Like, when you're first recording, like, were you, like... Did you just have like a natural talent right away, or was it more like messing around, or was it more like you just kept doing it over and over and you just got better?
I kind of think I think it does come natural. It came kind of natural because besides that, I think it helped because I was already into hip hop. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I was already reciting lyrics from rappers and lyrics from singers. You know, I was already doing it myself, like following rhythm and learning flow and all that. Yeah. So I guess when I did it myself, like, of course the things I said were super ignorant, you know, like just some young ass kid type shit, you know what I mean? But then I definitely feel like the rhythm and the flow, everything was already there. Yeah. You know? Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What's the difference, like, compared to like your first song to like your songs now, there's like a big difference?
No, man, it's a huge difference. But it's a huge difference in maturity and vocally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your craft.
Yeah, definitely.
Your craft got better over time, of course.
Oh, of course, of course.
Cool. Do you like cringe at your first song that you ever made sometimes?
Bro, I don't listen to none of that shit. I don't listen.
Go back like, damn.
No, dude, I can't even. Like, even when, like, sometimes we fuck around with each other and we watch super old videos of us and of us, like, rapping and singing. Dude, I can't even watch it. Like, I have to walk out the room. It's so cringy to me, you know? Because, you know, that's not me anymore. So it's just, like, it's cringy to me. I can't watch it. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So your song got played in the radio.
Yeah.
What happened after that? Like you just.
So what happened after that? I ended up linking up with this producer. This was like 2012. I had just came back from California, you know, doing HMF, and then I dropped my first ever Hmong song, like Sadaku.
So HMF was right after the
HMF radio? Was not too long after that.
Really?
That was like a year after that, or 2 years after that.
Got you.
I forgot. But yeah, it was like a year after that or something like that.
Yeah.
But I came back from HMF, and then that was when like the Hmong people like grasped onto me. That was like the first time, you know, because that show had like 3,000-4,000 people there. Yeah, and then after that, I dropped my first Hmong song, and then in the meantime, behind the scenes, I started working with my old manager, and then I linked up with a guy named DJ Pain One, and that was when he was like started to produce projects with me, you know.
Okay.
And things didn't work out with us because I guess at that time I was very young and they were dragging me in a position that I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
You know, because they were looking more towards like they wanted me to be kind of like the sound set guy, like the guy who goes out to the radio station places and performs and all that. You know what I mean? But I wasn't looking for that because I think I was dreaming way too big. You know, like I was like, I want to fucking perform and have like tons of people be there. Like I want to fucking go hard, you know? Yeah. And I feel like the Hmong community, that was when everybody was still trying to like figure out about the whole music thing, you know? Because music wasn't really like that when I was coming up too, you know?
And I think that was a time where like social media was just starting.
Exactly,
right?
Yeah. So social media wasn't popping like that either.
You were first mover on that.
Yeah. Social media wasn't popping like that either. So that was a transition phase for me, you know? But then I leaned more towards grabbing the followers of my own people. Yeah. And then they were leaning more towards, no, you should grab the followers of our people. Yeah. And we didn't combine, you know? So
different visions.
So I got out of that management. But I continued to work with Pain One though.
Yeah.
And since then, you know, Pain One just kind of let me do my thing with my community.
Yeah.
And it kind of built like that, you know.
Okay.
And then from that way, I just continued to build my Hmong following too. Yeah.
So that was after HMF.
Yeah.
Take us through, because obviously HMF was a big performance for you.
Yeah, it was like a big break, pretty much.
Take us through like that whole performance and how that kind of all went down. Like, how many songs you performed?
Yeah.
Like, how was the crowd? Like,
I mean, it was shit. It was crazy, man, because HMF, like, at that time, I'm, like, 17, right? 16, 17.
Do they still do HMF? I haven't heard of
No,
that for
I
a
didn't
while.
do that. Oh, no, do they?
Yeah, do they still do HMF?
No, I think they took a break. They never came back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad for interrupting. Go
No,
ahead.
no,
Yeah.
you're good.
ahead.
So, like, I was, like, 16, turning 17.
Yeah.
And then my boys, my guys from Madison, they were all, like, 18, 19, you know, just getting out of high school, just getting jobs, you know. I didn't have a job. And then pretty much HMF gave me, like, $600.
Yeah.
Tell me to go there,
Yeah.
you know? And this is Cali, you know?
Yeah.
So me and my guys are just like,
No plane
let's
ticket?
rent a car. No plane ticket.
You had to drive there.
Bro, no nothing. We had to figure out our own shit,
How
you
many
know?
of y'all?
It was 5 of us.
Damn, okay.
Boom, all got together, rented a car, dipped our asses, drove to Cali, bro.
Yep.
And at that time, I didn't even have my license, so it was the rest of the 4 of them driving.
Oh, God.
I'm in the back, you know, this whole time.
Yeah.
We get to Cali, check in our hotel, and we perform, right? So the process there, I'm there, and I'm like this shy-ass kid, you know. They make us walk a red carpet. I'm like shy,
Yeah.
waving and shit, like
Yeah.
nice as hell and shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then I get to meet all the artists. I meet Paradise, you know. I meet I meet up with LP and TL. I see Deuce Khan.
Yeah.
You know, so we're talking about doing the movement later that night and all that, you know. And I forgot who else we saw there too. Oh, Yami Lee, Cody Lee, everybody was there because that was around the time when they were doing music too, you know.
Yeah.
And so everything's going, and then everybody's just contemporary, you know, no hip hop yet, you know. And then I go up, and then, you know, for the most part, people are surprised because I'm like, I did this one fast rap, you know, and then people are like surprised. And then I did
like a Twister type of rap?
yeah, like a Twister type shit, you know. And then I did my first song in Hmong too. It's called Successful.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after I did that, I think that's what really took them. Like they're like, oh shit, he's rapping in Hmong, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we came back and did the movement later on that night too. So it was a good night. Yeah.
Gotcha. Movement was like another show or what?
No, the movement was the song with LP
Okay.
and the movement remix.
Got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Deuce Khan was there, Logo
Yeah.
was there, me, TL, and LP.
Got you.
Yeah, so it was like 5 of us. We did the
That's what's
movement.
up.
Yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
and came back, and then everything just kind of like kicked up for me.
So kicked up meaning like when you got back, you seen like your followers grow on
Yeah,
social media and stuff
yeah,
like that.
pretty much,
like
because-
subscribers and stuff.
Yeah, because that
How
one
many
show.
subscribers were you at before?
Man, I think around that time though, I was at like, I would say like 6,000-7,000.
Okay.
But it wasn't like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like caught on though. You know,
Yeah,
I felt
yeah.
like they were like lazy subscribers.
Yeah,
You know.
sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. But after that, like it kicked up, and then eventually I got to like 10, 11. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I dropped my first Hmong song.
Okay,
The
so-
first official Hmong song.
Got you. So
Yeah.
before that, you weren't doing no more songs.
No,
before.
no,
Yeah.
because I had wrote it. I just didn't release it, you know.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't too sure yet.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of none of this, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it because like you weren't confident in your Hmong music yet, or is it more like you just didn't feel right about it? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I just felt like I was still stuck in making English
Got
music,
you.
so I just liked it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah, but then after I dropped Sadaku, and then I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
like, I like this
this
too.
is the type of stuff people like.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it too.
Yeah.
Let's keep
Yeah,
doing more of this.
Yeah, but that was more of rap, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first time I heard your music, Paul probably don't remember this.
Yeah.
We were in my cousin's basement, and I think you did a song with Alex Tao or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Remember this
yeah,
moment?
yeah. I remember that song though.
Yeah.
So
and I was
shit.
like-
So I didn't. Those weren't my first Hmong songs, right? Oh no, but I rapped in English though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that was the first time I was like, "Whoa!"
But I was like,
who's this dude?
I had just like turned 16. That was like way
yeah,
earlier
yeah.
too. That was before HMF.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy
Yeah.
though. That's awesome to see you grow from there, man.
Yep.
So obviously you were rapping a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and then you transitioned to singing. What was like the mindset behind it? Or like when were you were like, I should start singing?
Honestly, the mindset was just I found more joy in singing.
Yeah.
That was just it. Yeah, like it wasn't no like, oh man, I'm gonna do this and I'll do that. You know, it was just I just find more joy in singing. When I sing, everything comes out easier. You know what I mean? Yeah. When I'm rapping and I'm writing, I feel like I really have to dig deep.
Yeah.
I have to dig deep in myself because it's like poetry. You know, when you're rhyming and you're doing schemes and rhythms and shit. You know.
Yeah.
But when I'm singing, it's just natural.
Yeah.
It comes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. What was like your biggest song that you were like, or biggest moment other than HMF? Obviously, HMF was a big one, but like on social media, on the internet, what was like one of the moments where you're just like, whoa, this one's like blown up, and you're not really sure why?
Like I'm not sure why.
Or maybe you are sure.
I was
like,
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
like,
easy. This
you
was
were
like this
whoa.
past year. It's almost pay.
Yeah.
The one with my brother. It's at 6 million today.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 million views today, bro. That when me and Kineng made that, cause we made it together.
Yeah.
So like it was one night when my boy Kineng Vang, he was still living in Madison. I was still living in Madison. I went over there and I'm like, dude, I need some like melodic, like Thai type style song, but I'm gonna sing it in Hmong, you know.
Yeah.
And then he starts playing it, you know. But then the whole music of Samong Pei wasn't like what it is right now though. He was just playing it in piano, and I started humming it, and he was like, and then for a moment we stopped and we were like, dude, this shit is it right here, bro.
Yeah.
This is it right here.
Yeah.
And then eventually I filled it up with lyrics. He made the final instrumental, and I was like, dude, whenever we drop this shit, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Trust me.
You just knew.
Yeah, I
You
just
had,
knew.
You just had
bro.
like a gut
I just
feeling?
had a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it came out at the right time.
Yeah.
It came out at a time where right now contemporary Hmong music is popular. You know, it's all about slow love songs or sad songs, you know. So it came out at the perfect time.
How long ago was that?
Yeah. Well, for the song?
Yeah.
Oh, when we
you
made
dropped
it?
When you dropped
Oh, it's been a year now, I
Yeah?
think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's been a good year.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was probably that's your biggest video.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
solo video, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Take us through like, you know, you jumped on YouTube. Take us through like, I mean, I had this conversation with you before, but like you used to put like music out every week.
Yeah.
Take us through like what made you do that when you first started? Because I think that's a super smart strategy that a lot of people, most people should do.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
I was just hungry, man.
Yeah.
I think setting myself a date is what made me want to do it.
Yeah.
I was like, every Thursday I have to. Like,
Yeah.
I just told myself that.
Were you working at this time too, or no? Just
No,
straight music?
bro, I was just straight music.
Yeah.
So, like, every single day I would wake up and be like, okay, I have to finish something before Thursday. I have to do it before Thursday. Boom, it's Tuesday. I'm like, I have to do it before
Yeah.
Thursday. Boom, it's Wednesday. I'm like, I gotta get it done. Some days, and people don't know this shit, but on Thursday would be a day where I make a song, get the shit done, and drop it by 5, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be 5 p.m. every Thursday.
Yeah, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. So I would wake up on Thursday, get the shit done, and literally drop it
That's
by Thursday.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, people don't know because I'm giving myself deadlines.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so I'm motivating myself.
goal. You say
yeah,
yourself.
yeah. So it's my own motivation. You know.
Yeah.
But the reason why I did Thursdays is because I learned it from Pain One. My old producer, he was like, dude, if you're consistent at dropping songs, people will catch on. Just do it.
I agree with
It
that.
doesn't matter if you're only getting 100, 200, 300 views. It doesn't matter. Be consistent in what you do and you will get it, you know, and people will catch on. And I didn't believe it at first, but I kept setting myself deadlines.
Yeah.
And then literally every single week that I did drop, some songs blew up.
Yeah.
Some songs didn't.
Yeah.
Some songs were like mediocre. Some songs blew up, you
Yeah.
know. And a lot of these songs that I dropped were a part of my Thursday
Yeah.
releases. Sadaku, Saluka was a part of it.
Really?
Yeah. Me and Pons, Go Home America.
Yeah.
That was a part of it, and they reached 1 million. You know.
Yeah.
Some songs that dropped, like my loud music cover. You know, that almost hit 1 million, and it was just another Thursday
Yeah.
drop. You know, so. I'm thankful that he made me do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's super smart because, like,
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I feel like times have changed. Like, shit moves so fast. Like, like social media, everybody's like following different people, and
Yeah.
there's so many things getting thrown your way. So,
Yeah.
like, you just gotta be consistent and
Yeah.
be relevant in front of your audience. You
You
know,
do.
I think a lot of artists they're still in that traditional mindset, which is like, let's put out an album because they see like J. Cole and put put out an album every year. But you're not J. Cole. You're still trying to build up. You know, I'm pretty sure J. Cole put out a lot more projects, like you did every like week. You know, to build that up, and then once you get there, then you know you can start doing. You can start. Once you have the audience, then you're like, okay, they're gonna fuck with my stuff no matter what. At the end, you know.
No, I totally agree, bro. I just think that a lot of people right now, they're more focused on like, all right, I gotta make one hot song. Let me fucking just drop one song that is fire, and then everybody will love me, you know. But it's really not like that, bro.
Cause you don't know either. Yeah. You don't know if it's gonna be hot.
Yeah,
you might think so.
Yeah,
but
not everybody's gonna think that. You know, like even in the midst, bro, of this year, I only dropped like 3 songs, right? But that's because I know that I have a strong following now, so I can strategically plan it. But then even then, after I'm dropping 3 songs, nobody knows that behind the scenes I have like 50 more songs that I already made. You know what I mean? Because it's all about consistency. Even if you don't show it to them, people have no idea that you are working already. You know? So I let you guys. I let you guys listen to 3 songs, but y'all don't know I got so much more that I've already worked on, you know, and that's consistency.
And it keeps you, it hones your craft too.
It does though. Everything changes, man. You know, that comes with just work in general. I mean, like, you know, the label owner for us, YDR, Trey. Trey always tells me, like, because I'll show him songs along the way, and he'll be like, I don't know, man, that's good for an album. Maybe you should save it, you know? But my mindset is like, nah, because I like it now. You know, I don't know if later when we listen to it, what if by the time we listen to it again, I had already made 30 more songs that are better than this one? You know, so I get what you're saying about, like, time is now. Like, you got to do it now, you know? Like,
there's that too, but, which is, I think is a big one, which is, you know, getting out there, staying relevant. But also, like, you just get to test your audience, get to test the market, you know? Let's say you want to do something different. You get to test, be like, all right, I want to put something different. And then if no one, like, fucks with it, then, like, whatever. People forget about it the next day, you know? Like, someone just dropped an album this past Friday, and then people forgot about the album already. You know, because it's a week later.
For real.
More music coming out this Friday. It's just like, that album's last week, you
know?
So,
that's why you do have to stay consistent, man. And if your shit is released, you have to make sure that it pops, you know? Because if it don't pop, nobody's going to listen to it. Because it's always on to the next now. Social media move too fast, you know?
Move real fast. Talk about, like, you know, obviously you're good at your craft, as making music. Talk about, like, your thought process after. Like, you know me, I do marketing, but, like, what about you? Like, after your songs, like, to promote your song or build momentum into your release or even afterwards? What do you guys know? What do you guys doing?
Luckily for now, like, I think all of my followers that have been building me up for all these years, they kind of know what I'm up to already.
Gotcha.
They know that, like, even a lot of them to this day, they already know, like, is he going to drop a song on Thursday? Like, it's been that consistent, you know? So I think people are already anticipating me dropping something. And when I do drop something, I usually go by, like, step by step. Like, I'll post, like, a 30-second preview. And then I'll constantly post on all of my social medias to remind people that I'm dropping a video at this time. And then when I drop it, you know, I upload it, and then I upload it on YouTube and Facebook. And then obviously, you know, we do the promotion for it. You know, you pay for promotion. So
of course.
I do all of that. And then after that, you know, I let it ride for like a week and then promote it again. You know? But usually it catches on pretty fast. But I think it's just for me that I'm lucky because my supporters have been picking up with me. They've been so loyal. So they've been picking up with me, you know. So it's like when I drop it, they already know, like, oh shit, it's here. Like, boom, 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 you know.
Yeah, I think you built such a good brand already. People are just like, whenever you drop it, they're like, they on that.
Like they're already ready, you know. So I think that's always been a blessing, man. Like, it's really cool to see that. You
that's
know?
what's up.
Yeah.
Well, like even today, like you put out like three different photos for I don't know if it's okay to say
a new song.
Okay.
For a new rap song.
Like what's your, like, what made you do that? It's just like give people a tease, or what's up?
I'm just doing it to give people riled up. And just teasing people, you know, because for the most part, you know, through the years, I've always been asked, like, man, when are you gonna rap again? When are you gonna do this again? And I'm like, you know, after everything that I've been going through, I'm like, dude, this is the perfect time. Right now for me to drop a rap record.
I think so too.
At this very moment.
So this is an Expectation podcast. We talked a lot about your music career, your process behind it. How are your parents viewing it? Your family viewing your music career? Are they really supportive? Or they, when you were first starting, they're like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I mean, when I first started, obviously it's like unbelievable. Nobody believes that shit. You know what I mean? Nobody believes it but you.
Yeah.
You know? And I only had another friend with me that he believed in me. He was my guy from Madison. It was just me and him. He was like, dude, yeah, you can do this. And he was like my only like real supporter, you know? Everybody else thought that it was just something for fun or hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it all starts out, though.
Yeah, it starts out like that. Yeah. And then as soon as we kept building it, and I realized, dude, I could make money off of this shit.
Yeah.
So I just started continuing it. And, you know, for the most part, like even all of these years that I've done music, my parents never believed that I was just doing music, you know. They thought it was some other shit that's going on in my life. Yeah, like I'm like out here like selling drugs or something, you know, but it's really all for music. Yeah. But they still don't believe it because I see it because they're a part of the norm. It's like you're an artist? What? Like you're supposed to be like in college right now, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, like
college, huh?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was like, but it's just like that. I mean,
Yeah.
they just have the belief that it's like we have kids here. They're supposed to be going to work or going to school. Like it's one or the other. Like you're an artist. Like I don't believe it. I don't believe that you can do it. You know.
Yeah.
But it was only until like last year I brought them out to the Minnesota concert.
Yeah.
And then
the Muse one?
The Muse one, and it was sold out, and they were watching me from the balcony, you know. And that was when I think they realized that, oh, okay, this shit is real, you know. This whole time he hasn't been lying to us, you know. Yeah, but that was when I think they realized because it was a sold out show, you know, and I'm performing live band, and I bring my brother up, my whole family's there, you know. And I think that was when I made my parents realize that I've been doing it for real for the past years.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So like. Take us through like the years before. Obviously, they came out and saw your show, but like throughout the years, were they more like supportive, or were they more like questioning? Like, okay, you really do music?
Yeah, I mean, they let me do me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it always popped up.
Yeah.
They always popped up the question like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like why are you home? Like what are you up to? What's going on? Like
that was weird, but
yeah. but it was more like that. Like they always had a question.
Yeah.
It was never like, you know, it was never like a straight on where they knew I was up to good, you know what I mean? Yeah, but it was always questions and questions after questions. I feel like as much as they wanted to support me, they kept having questions. You know,
were they ever like pushing you to like get your degree and go to school?
Of course, dude. Every day, every single day. Yeah,
for sure.
Every single day. Damn.
I guess like
some sitting over there. No, I'm just kidding. No, but like every single day, bro. Yeah. It was a nonstop question.
Yeah. You're just like whatever I'm gonna do.
Yeah, but I'm like no, man.
Yeah. So now that they saw you sell that show, they're like really supportive now. Or what's
I mean,
they don't
since then when we talk, they always ask me like, "How's the music going?"
Yeah,
you know, like how's everything going? Do you have shows coming up? It's like that now.
Yeah, that's
you know,
awesome, bro.
It's not like how it used to be, like the questioning and all that. Yeah. You know, it's more like, do you have any shows coming up? Like, you know, do you have albums and all that stuff? It's like it's just simple questions. You know? Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's been a beautiful switch, man.
Yeah.
But it's rough though when it starts, you know.
Yeah. I just feel like you have to kind of just be in your own head.
Yeah, no, you really do though, because if you start thinking about how they feel, man, you drag yourself down.
Yeah, you beat yourself up too much, right?
Yeah.
100%. So we were talking about social media and obviously stuff like that. We talked about this before before I was gonna ask this.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to kind of say or address? If not, it's cool, but
address for,
I mean, there's memes and stuff going on.
About my life, right?
Yeah, about your personal life.
About my personal life. Yeah, I mean, how do I put this in simple words? Stay the fuck out of my motherfucking personal life.
That's what's up, bro.
This shit ain't got nothing to do with nobody. No, I'm just kidding. Well, yeah, to put it in simple words, suck my dick, stay out of my personal life. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody. This is my personal life. And in all honesty, man, I don't really care. Anybody can think how they want, you know. They can feel how they feel, man. This is the millennials. We're young. Yeah. I will live how I want to live, and me and her, we know what we doing. You know, we know what we up to. So
I love y'all together. Like I saw y'all at the State Fair.
Yeah,
and y'all were like super super happy. And
Yeah.
like, just laughing and
Yeah,
stuff. And just having
exactly.
a good time. I was like,
Yeah.
I ain't seen y'all this happy like for a while. 'Cause
For
I know
real.
I know both of y'all.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
It's just
for
like,
real.
I've never seen y'all that happy and seeing y'all
Yeah.
together that happy.
For
And
sure.
whenever I come over, you guys are always just like
Yeah.
super happy and stuff
Respect,
like that.
bro.
So
I appreciate that.
I mean, if it makes you happy, then that's what it is, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And to be honest, like, people blowing up, like, saying it's wrong and stuff, like, honestly, the only argument that I've ever heard from, like, any, like, person that is against it, they're just trying to, like, they're just like, oh, you gotta save face, or, like,
Yeah.
you're insecure around, like, all of your family. So I'm like, that's the stupidest reason, you know?
I don't give a fuck
I
about
know,
that, dude.
you
This
can't-
shit, none of that shit matters because this is the way I look at it, bro. Me and her, we're in each other's lives, right?
Yep.
And you know, we love each other. At the end of the day, through all of the bullshit of what everybody got to say, at the end of the day, it's me and her that got to face each other.
Yep.
It's me and her that are dealing with each other. We are sleeping next to each other at night.
Yeah.
You know, we have to talk about the problems. We have to deal with it. You know, and all the fun and the scrutinizing and all that shit. You know, it's just people trying to find something fun for them to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as for me, I know it's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, it's not gonna just because of the relationship I'm in, it's not gonna discredit all these years that I've been working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and at the end of the day,
You can't deny
you
what
can't
you
deny
done.
my motherfucking talent.
Yeah, you
just don't
can't.
fucking deny me of my work.
You can't,
You know?
bro. It's always gonna be there. I love that you're
Yeah.
embracing it though. Most people will like shy away. Like you gotta embrace that
No,
shit.
yeah, I mean, you know, bro, I don't go on social media.
Yeah.
I don't argue with people.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't do. I don't post about it.
Yeah.
I don't, you know, get into fights with people cuz on Facebook everybody's a professional
Yeah.
debater. You know what I
Tell me
mean?
about it,
Like
bro.
I don't like you get into something out of nowhere everybody know like,
Yeah.
"Oh, dude, you're not supposed to do this.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to do that. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to do this." You know, you're never going to win if you argue with people.
Yeah.
You know, so my plan of attack was to just be like, "You know what? While it's hot now, just let me keep doing music.
Yeah.
Let me remind them that this is what I've always been about. You know what I mean? I've never been about no drama. All my
100%.
career, I've never been about no drama. I've never caused no problem for nobody. I've just been on music.
Yeah.
So while it's hot, I'm gonna just keep posting
Yeah.
music.
I
You know,
love
everybody can talk, they talk, and
Yep.
whatever. But I'm just gonna keep
Yep.
walking. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I love it, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's awesome. I appreciate that. I mean, low key, a lot of dudes been like saying you changed the game, but I love that.
No, I mean, I think for the most part, it's all about renovating the game, though. You know,
You got to.
and I'm glad to be a part of it if they say I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I want to do that. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm done, like I wanna be remembered as somebody who like really changed shit up.
Yeah.
Or
Of course.
yeah, yeah.
Yep. I mean, how else you gonna remember? You better doing the same thing as everybody else?
Yeah,
You know? Nah,
exactly,
that's not what it
exactly.
is. Yeah.
For sure, bro.
Cool.
Yeah.
So talk about like someone that wants to do music. Obviously, we broke down like your whole journey and the steps you took to get here.
Yeah.
What would you tell somebody that's like trying to get into music, trying to do what you're trying to do?
I would say if you really trying to do it, man, you really gotta have self motivation. It's all about self motivation.
Yeah.
It really is because, excuse me, nobody's gonna do it but you.
Yep.
You know, and I think that I got myself to a strong point in my career only because of the fact that I'm always self motivated. I don't need nobody to tell me to do it. I think when I do it, I'll do it, you know? And I feel like self-motivation is the biggest thing. When you think about it yourself and you want to do it for yourself, you will do it,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the main thing, man, self-motivation. Be self-motivated. Don't
Yeah.
let nothing else stop you from being motivated. If somebody else is trying to compete with you, compete with yourself.
Yep.
Be self-motivated.
Yeah.
You know?
Just be in your own head.
Yeah,
Put
be
put
in your own
down,
head,
Just
though.
work.
Yeah.
Just work, keep working.
Yeah.
Just got, like you said, be self-motivated, know what
Yeah.
you're working towards, and just put the work in each and every day.
Yeah.
Be patient, too.
Yeah, and patience for sure.
How long you been doing it? You've been
Shit, like 6-7 years now, man, I would say. Yeah.
And that's a long time that people think. Like, to people, that 6-7 years is a long-ass time.
Yeah, they don't realize
Yeah.
how much too. Like it's long.
Yeah, and the hours we put
Yeah,
in, too.
and all the time, and you know what I mean, everything. So it's really self motivation, man.
Yeah.
Be in your own head, like you said. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you can't put yourself in that mental state, you're never gonna be able to do it.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta really just think about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like we were talking about, your parents, they're going to be questioning you each and every
Yeah.
day, and you're obviously, you want to be able to pay them back or be able to get back to them,
Yeah,
too,
of
at the same
course.
time. So you're always like, what do my parents think? Or even like your friends, like you say you only had one friend that supported you at the beginning, you know? So it's like, that's hard to go through, you know what I'm saying? Especially and that's not even the story for a lot of the people that are trying to do stuff. They may not even have parents, or they may not even have someone that's supporting them, you know what I'm saying?
It teaches you how to grow up real fast, though. It does, though. Yeah, because, you know, shit like that, like, emotionally, you get drained from that shit. You know, just to realize that, damn, like, I gotta just believe in myself. Like, nobody believes in me. I gotta believe in myself. But when you believe in yourself, you could take yourself to places you don't even fucking notice, you know?
Facts.
Yeah, so it really is, man. For me, I'm always... Self-motivation is the biggest thing. You know, I picked that up from people like Meek. You know, Meek Mill, man. This is one of those one of those self-motivators. Yeah, because he's all about that, you know? Yeah.
Meek Mill is one of my favorites. I listen to him like every day. Him and like Nipsey, those are my two favorites, bro.
Meek for sure.
Yeah. What's your favorite song from Meek? Obviously, just a lot, but like
it's way too much to name.
Yeah.
Off the top, I would say Traumatized.
I love that shit. Yeah.
Traumatized. No, I'm surprised you know it.
I do know. Yeah. That's a tight song, bro.
Yeah.
It's like chill, and then he just starts killing the beat. It's crazy. I love that song.
Traumatized
for sure.
is my shit. Yeah.
I heard that song off of his documentary on Amazon Prime. Have you seen that yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's real tight.
Free Meek, right?
Yeah. It's a cool one. It gives a lot of background stuff that I did not know was going on down low. And obviously we know he was in prison for a while, but it really broke that story down. Yeah. So it's real cool to see that. But I think my favorite song is 1942 Flows.
Oh,
he
yes. 1942 is dope, for sure. Yeah,
that's my favorite one off him, for sure. He just goes off.
I bought my mama, wait, what did he say? I gave my mama 10,000 at least 1,000 times.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He got bars for sure. How do you, so let's go back to like someone that's trying to be like you. How do you kind of break into the Hmong community?
Well, I mean, it's hard for me to see from that perspective, you know, but I think the best way you can do it is to really show a side of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, just be you.
Yeah,
be
vulnerable.
Yeah, be vulnerable. Be you, you know? And, I mean, there's so many different type of artists, man. Like, we have people like Jean Pa, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's a rapper like Sean Lee.
Yeah.
And then there's, you know, people like, you know, that they're just like newly releasing songs too. Can't really name it off the top of the head, but I think the thing about them that catch on and the songs that catch on is that they show a little bit of them, like who they are, you know?
Yeah.
And I think to the Hmong community, everybody's very accepting.
I think so too.
You know, as much as people say that Hmong people don't support, they do.
That's
man.
not true. Yeah,
I've
seen it.
It's delusional people that say Hmong people don't support.
It's the people that they're sorry to say it, they probably suck or the product sucks, and that's why you don't get supported.
Man, if your shit is whack, then you won't get support. That's
the game. That's the game.
That's the game, bro. And you know, a lot of people don't like to hear that. They don't like to hear that. But honest truth, if you make dope shit, people will follow you. And people will listen to it.
Yeah, and that's not like a knock on anybody that's trying. It just means that you just gotta get better.
No, you know? For real. It's never a knock on nobody. Yeah. It's really about self-belief.
Yeah.
Man, if I were to wake up and be like, dude, I believe my shit is dope, and I'm gonna make sure my shit is dope.
Yeah.
And you release it, people will also believe that your shit is dope because you believe your shit is dope. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's all about just giving them a piece of you to be a part of it, because the Hmong community will grab and hold on you.
Yeah.
You know, they support anybody who has a sound. You know.
Yeah.
And I think that's a beautiful thing about our community.
I think so
it's
too.
Anybody who sounds good and anybody who makes a good song, they get accepted right away.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody will knock anybody for trying.
Yeah, nobody knocks people. You know?
If you're trying, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Like you said, Hmong community super supportive. I've seen it firsthand.
I just don't like it when there are people who say that Hmong people don't support. Because I'm like, nah, you don't know the half of it.
Yeah.
Hmong people do support. You know what I mean?
They do.
They support. Maybe they just don't support your ass, but they definitely support. Yeah, Hmong people support. You know. Yeah.
100%. I mean, obviously, you've been in the Hmong community for a while. I think you're the top person. What's next? Like, are you trying to break out? Are you putting out a new album, new songs for the Hmong community? Like, what's next for you?
Yeah, I was just having this quick conversation with Mitch before you came in.
Yeah.
But he said save it for the podcast. No, but pretty much I was telling Mitch that I'm planning to do more content outside of my music, which I've just been like really not laser focused on it. But then I do want to do it. Like it's been a thought of mine. I want to eventually open up a new channel, a new YouTube channel, and on my content, I kind of want to do what 81st you guys are doing with the food and the eating, the taste testing. And then besides that though, I do want to do more personal videos. I kind of want to get into like the whole mukbang, the whole reaction videos.
I think you should.
You know, question videos. You know, like boyfriend girlfriend tag type videos. Yeah. So I've been really looking, because I follow people like that, you know, and I've been really looking into stuff like that. And I think that's the way that I want to continue for my content, because it's gonna drag me outside of just having the Hmong music.
For sure.
Yeah, and so my main plan is to really just be a real content creator. You know, like, because right now that's the hot thing right now. Everybody's doing it right now. You know? And I want to do it, and because I feel like I enjoy it, and just outside of that, it shows a different side of me. Because now everybody just knows about my music. I feel like it'll be cool for people to watch like what I like to do, what you
like to eat, what like to like. Maybe you playing like maybe on Twitch or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know? But I really think that shit interests me because I follow people like that.
Yeah.
You know, and those guys are most likely millionaires now, you know?
Yeah.
But I follow people like that, you know? And I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that'll be pretty fun too.
I think you should. I mean, we talked about being vulnerable. You know, I think this is a good opportunity to do that. And I'm glad that you're going that way. I think it's smart. What about like, you know, working with brands or businesses? Have you ever thought about that? Because go ahead.
Well, yeah, I feel like the more that I drag my Hmong music out, I feel like that's when I will get the brands and the businesses. But I feel like right now it's hard for that to come by, obviously, because my following is so Hmong. Yeah. You know, and the music that we do and the concerts we do, everything is so Hmong. So it has to be like a certain type of brand that we can get, you know? But for me, I feel like if I were to step outside and go to my content creating, and if my music converts into English, you know, I could do the Hmong but more English. I feel like that's when the brands and the cross promoting will come in. You know? Yeah.
I feel like, yes, I agree 100%. But I also feel like you have a good brand now. I feel like, you know, if let's say you're working with businesses that are local here, but they also want to get to the Hmong audience. Yeah. You have that reach. So I think it could work. But obviously it has to be with the right brand. You don't want to just work with anybody. But I mean, I think that's a big another revenue stream you could do, man.
Oh man, for sure, bro. Like if I were to ever start looking into that too, you know, I think I can get it going faster than what I think.
Or even this, like I was thinking about this earlier. Like, let's say a Hmong business wanted to start, but they don't know how to market their business, and you're like, or they're like, hey, David, we'll give you like 15% of the business, and all you have to do is just say, hey, come eat at this restaurant. That'd be
no, I could definitely see something like that. It's just that people don't ask me for stuff like that. But then I think eventually I want to brand myself to the point where I can, where people can feel more comfortable asking me to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because that is something I want.
With it too. Right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like it can't just be anything. I'm not just about to do that. You know? But I think eventually I feel like that is something that will come my way. Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. Take it as it comes. You know. Cool. Well, what do you want to happen long term, man? I mean, putting out new stuff. You're gonna do some more content. Yeah. What do you want to happen long term for you?
I mean, long term for me, man. I just want to build. I want to build my content, and I want to eventually, you know, become more professional with what I do, like on my YouTube content. So I do plan to do my YouTube long term. So I will get my foot through that door. You know what I mean? Besides the Hmong music, I feel like Hmong music right now is also uplifting me and bringing me. But then there will come a time in my career where it splits off though. And right now it's gonna be more into the content creating. You know, I want to continue to do stuff as an entertainer as well. You know, I wanna be able to be sponsored and to get to fly out and be a part of maybe the 2K community or something like that. That's a dream of mine, you know? Like I want to be able to do that, get sponsored by some of the bigger things and all the while doing YouTube. You know, because I'm obviously not just going to drop it and go back and work or do something, you know?
Of course.
I'm going to continue to create content. And I think in the long run, that's what I really want to do, you know? I want to be a part of that YouTube community, for real, you know? Get up there in the subscribers and really get my sponsorships and everything. You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Well, come to an end here. We usually like the guests to say like a piece of motivation or some words of advice for someone that, you know, might want to be like you.
Yeah. That's it now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, just for anybody who is on the grind, anybody who has heart to do what they do, it doesn't matter if it's music, it doesn't matter if it's drawing, tattoo, whatever. Just remember to be self-motivated, continue to love yourself and continue to hustle hard, and always be in your own mind. Don't listen to what others say, you know?
Awesome, bro.
Yep.
Appreciate you coming on, man.
For sure, bro.
Love you, bro.
Yep. I'll see you in a bit to drink. No, just kidding.